everybody. Welcome back to your whiteboard briefing for Wednesday. As a reminder, you still have your 2 cardio combine running workouts that you can find for the week. If you have some time to get some extra running in, go for it. Today, we have a longer conditioning piece at the beginning and then kind of like a shorter one at the end. So bear with me as I try to explain kind of what's going on here. The first conditioning piece is going to be every 4 minutes for 4 rounds, right? So you kind of need to set that clock or watch that clock for those 4-minute intervals so that you can start your next round every 4 minutes. You are going to start with a 400-meter run. If you do have a rower and you would like to do a row instead, you can do a 500-meter row. But presumably it's a 400-meter run. And then when you come in, you're going to be working through 15 handstand push-ups, or how you would be modifying those handstand push-ups, right? Making that nice L shape off a bench or a box and kind of working through them in that fashion. So that's going to be what you're working through for those first 16 minutes, right? Every 4 minutes, you're starting with the run, come in, work through your handstand push-ups, and then you'll rest until you go out and run again. Really try to push yourself on that 400-meter run so that you are out of breath when you come in trying to work through those handstand push-ups. Then you'll get a little bit of time to rest. Then you're going to switch gears, and for the second part of conditioning, now we're going to be doing an EMOM style workout, where minute 1 is going to be a max effort kettlebell swing. So you're going to be doing max effort American kettlebell swings for that minute. Then you are switching immediately into either burpee box jump overs if you do have a box, or I'm going to be demoing lateral burpee overs your plate, to where laterally you're going to burpee and then you want to clear the plate as you jump to the side over to the other side, okay? And so that's what you'd be doing for that max effort minute for minute 2, and then you are going to rest on minute 3. And you're ultimately going to be working through 4 rounds of this interval EMOM. And then that's going to take you through your conditioning part. So both pieces are going to give you some rest, but the idea is to push it when you can, when you start that interval and that work time, and then you should need that rest. Okay, so that's going to be the majority of your day today. And then the last part of your day is going to be a workout, and it's based off of Jackie, the Jackie workout, with that kind of idea in mind, where we're really just doing 1 round. Okay, you're working through this 1 time through. It's going to be the first movement, right? And we're going to call this a movement, even though there's 2 things in it. You're going to be going back and forth between 20 mountain climbers and 10 jumping lunges, and you're going to go back and forth with those 2 movements 5 times. Okay, we're kind of trying to simulate as much of a row here as we can, or the idea of a row. So 20 mountain climbers, 10 jumping lunges. Repeat that couplet 5 times, and then that's off your list. You're done with that. Then you're going to move on to 50 thrusters. Now the thrusters are presumably light, right? If you were in the gym, it would be an empty barbell. It would be 45 pounds or 35 pounds for an empty barbell. You will use what you have access to that is light in that fashion. So it could be a 45-pound plate, it could be a 35-pound kettlebell, but you are going to hold both hands with that, right? It's not a single side. And I'm going to demo both of the plate and both of the kettlebell, and you're holding 2 hands on whatever you're going to use for your thrusters as you go down into that squat and then up with that press. Okay, so you're going to work through your 50 thrusters. Once those thrusters are done, we're done, right? And then you're going to move on to 40 V-ups, and you're going to work through your 40 V-up reps, and then you're done. So you're just working through this 1 time through as fast as possible. So ideally, it really shouldn't take you too long. I know those numbers look large, but hopefully we're able to keep moving. Those thrusters are light. That mountain climber jumping lunge piece should allow you to move back and forth quickly. There's not any high number of reps switching back and forth, so you should be able to do all 20 mountain climbers without breaking, just popping up, jumping into those lunges real quick, and then back into those mountain climbers. So the idea is to move fast through this shorter walk, okay? So you have longer conditioning piece at the beginning of the day, and then kind of a shorter high intensity workout to hopefully cap you off with your Wednesday. So that's what we have on the agenda for today. Again, let us know if you have any questions. A little bit of a different format, some moving pieces here that may lead you to just some questions, but obviously always reach out. There is Zoom classes on Wednesday at 5:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. So if you can hop into those and work through this workout with us, that would be awesome. Hope you guys have an outstanding Wednesday. We will see you next time.